You know, MSG, monosodium glutamate, is one of the most common flavor enhancers that you have in the market. MSG it intensifies the taste buds of your mouth. It makes the food taste better than it really is. So they can trick your taste buds into eating lower quality food so the food manufacturing companies can actually make more profits. But it has some major side effects. One of the major side effects is that it's very addictive. You eat more food, it increases serotonin, and it also increases insulin by 300%. And it's also classified as another word called modified food starch. And I'm going to take you into the grocery store and actually walk you through and show you all the foods that have modified food starch. Modified food starch. MSG, modified food starch. Here's another one, modified food starch. Modified food starch. Here's another one, modified food starch. Here's another, monosodium glutamate. Modified food starch. Modified food starch. MSG. This is pure MSG, monosodium glutamate. Modified food starch. Modified sodium glutamate. Modified food starch. Natural flavors, which is another name for MSG. Monosodium glutamate. MSG. Modified food starch. Modified food starch. Now, what is insulin? It is the main hormone that makes people fat. In fact, in the presence of insulin, you're not going to be able to burn any fat. All 6 fat-burning hormones are completely and utterly canceled, blocked, nullified by this hormone called insulin. Insulin is triggered by sugar, refined carbs, and MSG. In a study involving MSG, it was found that insulin was raised by 300%. MSG triggers triglycerides, which are blood fats, a fatty liver, and all sorts of other health problems. It's in fast foods. In fact, I researched the most fast food menus that are on the market and found that MSG and hidden MSG is in just about everything, including their salads. Even fast food places that claim to have quality food have MSG and tons of other chemicals and flavor enhancers, from chicken wraps to burgers to the buns to salads. It's not always labeled as MSG. Instead, they hide it as modified food starch, modified cornstarch, autolyzed yeast extract, natural flavors, and smoke flavors. So I did an experiment on myself to see if MSG really affects the fat cells. Hey, before you leave, I just wanted to give you a little quick history on some of the books that I wrote. This was one of the first books. It's called Dr. Berg Body Shapes. It was my attempt at writing about body types. What was very interesting about this book is I actually did all the images myself. Don't ask me why. They look actually not quite as professional as some of the images that I have in the new book. But anyway, this is my first attempt right here called Dr. Berg's Body Shape Diets. And then I wrote a book more extensive called The 7 Principles of Fat Burning. I don't even have a copy anymore, actually, because it's outdated. The next book, I put about 1,000 hours into this one right here called The New Body Type Guide. Major updates on the body types. I put a lot of energy into this. It has professional images, graphics, all sorts of things. Now, the problem with this book is it doesn't really describe what this is really about. Body types are only a small portion of what's in this book. And that's why I changed the name to the Healthy Keto Plan, okay? If you happen to have this book, you don't really need this book because there's only very, very minor updates. But if you don't have this, you need to get this one right here. This book goes into
every single detail that you would ever want to know about. It goes into the 7 principles of fat burning. It goes into hormones, the body types, the basic keto plan. It goes into intermittent fasting. I talk about the 10 fat burning triggers and blockers and fat burning strategies with a lot of details in every single chapter. I go into body issues that interfere with losing weight. There's very few people that just have a weight problem. They have a lot of body issues, whether it's sleeping problems, stress problems, inflammation, menopause. I cover that extensively in this book. Then I talk about how to get rid of stress, and I show you a technique. Then I get into exercising. And then I have a lot of really good recipes in this book as well. So this is a good reference guide. On my website, if you get this book, you get this one free. It's called Healthy Keto and Intermittent Fasting. This is the shortcut, quick guide to this book. And the reason I created this book is to have you, within 45 minutes, learn how to do keto, okay, in intermittent fasting, exactly what you need to do. Then you can fill in the blanks with this book right here. So right now I'm doing a special. If you get this book, you get this one totally free, or you can go to Amazon and get these individually. So I just want to clarify the difference between this book and this updated one right here. If you don't have this, you need to get this right here. That way you can get the exact correct information to do it healthily.